Alright, how's it going, guys? So, yeah, today I tried to make an out and about, and it did not work. It's really hard to film and talk and focus on driving in Los Angeles at the same time. So, yeah, that really did not work. But yeah, I got a ton of cool movies right now. Just things I picked up over the past sort of 3 or 4 months. I haven't purchased a lot, but I have some movies that I think a lot of you guys like, that I like, and yeah, I there for a while I was just buying everything. Every Tuesday I would just head out and just pick up as many whatever as I could, and I ended up just spending tons and tons of money I didn't have on movies that, like 2 years later I still haven't opened. So I've kind of cut down a bit. I've been just buying the ones that I'm really, really into, and it's working well. I still get a lot of stuff, but they're movies that I actually like really want. So that out and about video, I might edit it up, but it's kind of pointless, and it's just a lot of me swearing at other drivers and trying to fight with people at Best Buy over price matching and stuff like that. So it's not super funny, but maybe sometime I'll do it. I want to do a good one out and about here one of these days, so I'll look at a good release date. So starting right in, early January brought one, probably number 3. I never did a top 10 of 2014. I just got busy and I didn't. But it's probably my my number 3 favorite movie of 2014, which is Gone Girl. David Fincher did Gone Girl. It's fantastic. It's super good. I don't want to talk anything about it because if you haven't seen it, just watch it without knowing. David Fincher movies always have really cool packaging, and Gone Girl's the same. It has just really nice, very. It just looks really good. Just a really stylish, nice packaging. I'm just throwing them onto my bed, so I'm not just throwing them out of frame. I got a couple horror movies. One horror movie I won actually when I was seeing Digging Up the Marrow. The director was there, and I was wearing a Patagonia vest because I'm not from California, and he just said something like, I don't know, that I didn't look like I was from California. And I asked a question. He gave me one of his movies, Adam Green. He gave me Frozen. This movie terrifies the shit out of me because, coming from skiing and snowboarding territory, being stuck on a chairlift, this is terrifying. I don't really like it, but I'm going to torture some of my friends and make them watch it. So, another horror movie. This is one of my favorite movies of last year, kind of, when I say that very lightly. It's a movie that is very weird and strange, and I can acknowledge it isn't very good, and it's just too weird. But I saw this movie out of my mind, and it delivered. I laughed so much. I had such a freaking good time in this stupid movie. It's Kevin Smith's Tusk. This movie is absolutely freaking just strange. It is so weird. It is essentially about a podcaster going to Canada to interview someone and being abducted, and the abductee attempts to turn him into a walrus. So it's kind of like Human Centipede, but it's just weird and Kevin Smith funny. I know everyone I know does not really like this movie. They think it's really just strange, but if you're into weird, strange stuff, this is a good way to go. This is very weird 80s to me, and I love it. I'm very excited for the other 2 entries in Kevin Smith's Up North trilogy. Moving on, I have another Scream Factory movie. I have Dolls. It's a good 80s film. It's strange. It's fun. It's done by Stuart Gordon. He's the guy who did Reanimator and From Beyond. Yeah, I've just been picking up all these Scream Factory movies. They're really fantastic. I love the cover art, and I love the stuff that they do to them. This is a weird one. It's really weird. If you like weird stuff, Dolls. Oh, God, the story behind this one. This is a movie that came out 2 weeks ago. It was my favorite movie of last year, and it was the reason for today's Out and About. I have been going to Best Buys and Targets for the past 2 weeks trying to find this fucking movie, but you can't find it anywhere, and I just kept fighting, and I'm in Best Buy today because I wanted to buy Tusk, and because I literally just bought that today. I wanted to buy Tusk, and searching for weeks for this movie, and here it is. It pops up, and I had to buy it just because, I've been looking for it forever. Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler is my favorite movie of last year. It's absolutely fantastic. Jake Gyllenhaal rules. It's creepy and dirty and slimy, and oh, the performance in this movie is freaking amazing. Jake Gyllenhaal plays I guess like a, I'm trying to remember what it is. He essentially like chases like a tragedy chaser. They like chase like accidents and house break-ins and fires and stuff to record it to sell it to news corporations. And this movie is dark and there's no good people in it, and so it's like how sleazy are you? And it's filmed beautifully. This is probably on my top 10 films of all time. I absolutely love every little thing about it. Jake Gyllenhaal is incredible. His career is just skyrocketing. It's done by Dan Gilroy, who's a writer. He did like Michael Clayton. So if you haven't seen Nightcrawler, definitely just buy Nightcrawler. You don't even need to rent it, just buy it. And if you don't want to buy it, just rent it because it's incredible. Next, I have a movie that I saw in October, early October, I think about a week and a half before it came out, and I told everyone I know to see it, and I saw it like 3 or 4 times. It is John Wick. Keanu Reeves kicking ass. This is done by some stunt coordinators, old, really good stunt coordinators. It's probably the best action movie I've seen, American action movie I've seen in a very long time. This and The Raid 2 would probably be my 2 favorite action movies of the past like 5 or 10 years. John Wick is super stylish, it's super fun, it brings Keanu back to where he was, and I'm just really excited that his career is making a comeback. John Wick is fantastic, so watch it, if only for the club scene alone. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but if you haven't seen John Wick, the club scene is just... Alright, here's my second favorite movie of last year, from a director that I really respect, I really like, The Guest. The Guest is just a really stylish, kind of like Halloween Terminator throwback, horror, action kind of comedy movie. It's just really good. Again, the less you know about this, the better. I know it's on VOD and stuff, it's pretty cheap. I'd definitely just pick it up. Pick it up, I think you'll love it, especially if you like 80s movies. It's super stylish. It's from the director of You're Next. So if you like You're Next, I know a lot of people like You're Next, and then there's a few people that don't. This movie, I love You're Next because I think it's really funny, and a lot of people don't understand that comedy. Once you see The Guest, you'll understand You're Next's comedy. So definitely pick this up. Moving into some TV, it's a series that I stayed with, and I read some of the books, which I know all you guys already know what I'm talking about. I picked up the 4th season of Game of Thrones. I haven't watched this show in a while. I watched the 1st season and the first half of the 2nd season, and then I just stopped. I don't know why, because I love the books, and the TV show was great. I don't know, time, same with making videos, time just got away from me. Yeah, I saw the last 2 episodes of this in theaters because I had already known what happened through the book, so it was fine. But it was incredible, so I was like, yep, gotta buy season 4. And I plan on someday in the next like month or 2 just sitting down and starting and watching Game of Thrones from the beginning because I really wanna finish it up. More TV, another HBO show I really like, Girls. I think this is a fantastic show. I know I got shit on my very first video because I was talking about how much I like this show. It is very real. It is just very well done. I like Lena Dunham. She's kind of strange, but she makes really good shows. It's kind of Judd Apatow, kind of like realistic comedy, and I really respect it, and I like the show, and I think it's a fun 30-minute sitcom. I take that over any like NBC or ABC shows, so... Girls, it's good if you like that kind of stuff. People have told me to watch Looking, but it's just not my thing. So, I don't know. This is kind of my guilty pleasure. And the last 2 things I have 2 Steelbooks. This one I actually got in November, and it wasn't in my last one because I didn't have it with me. It is the Sin City, A Dame to Kill For Steelbook. I really like this movie. I really like Sin City 1, and I like Sin City 2. Sin City 2 is a little bit less great than Sin City 1, but they're practically the same thing. So if you like Sin City 1, I think you'll like Sin City 2. It's not as fresh, no, it's not, but I really like Joseph Gordon-Levitt's story. I haven't even opened this. It's just, I don't know why. I just haven't. But it's very good. It's a very good movie. If you like Sin City, if you don't like Sin City, there's literally no point in watching it because it is almost exactly the same. Like the stories are different, but I mean the way it is the same. And finally, I got a UK Steelbook for The Guest. I really like this movie. So I was just like, awesome. It has a really cool Steelbook. It has Dan Stevens' face in it. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I just wanted a Steelbook, and there you go. So Zabby has some cool ones, so I picked that up. Yeah, that's pretty much all the movies that I purchased since kind of like January. It's not a lot, but you know, I got a lot of ones that I really do care about, and I'm not just blowing my money all the time. So yeah, I want to know what you guys think about these movies. Do you like these movies? Do you agree with me? The ones that I said I love? Do you hate these movies? Let me know down in the comments section down below. I want to do more Blu-ray updates. I'm not sure how many I'm going to buy, so it might be a couple months. But I might do a Blu-ray out and about when I actually, you know, I'll go in the morning when there's not like tons of weird traffic everywhere and everyone at Best Buy is an asshole. So comment down below, like this, subscribe, share with your friends. Also, I'm on Twitter down below. Again, wherever down here somewhere is my Twitter. If you like things about movies, follow me, because that's what I talk about, movies. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.